Welcome to Monday, December 4th, 2023. This Day Weather Podcast is being brought to you by Hot Springs County Travel and Tourism, reminding you that as temperatures drop and snow is on the horizon at Thermopolis, you could always find yourself in hot water. Well, another very windy day is coming up for the region, I'm afraid. Strong winds will continue aloft. Those strong and moist jet stream winds will continue to bring snow showers at times to the plains, strong winds to the plains, and more snow showers for another day up into the mountain areas. The snow and the wind in the mountains, especially early in the day, and then later on today, across especially parts of eastern Wyoming, western South Dakota, western Nebraska, there may be a little bit of snow shower activity. Nothing to write home about, but we have another little wave coming on through. A break in the weather will develop tomorrow, Wednesday, and into part of Thursday with a little bit of high pressure. That'll mean less wind, a little bit of a warm-up. But at the end of the week and over the weekend and into early next week, a disorganized situation will develop. At one moment last week, it looked like we may have a real consolidated, strong low going through the Intermountain West. Well, that low's coming in, but it's going to come in fragmented. It's not going to be able to really get its act together. What this means is, late this week and next weekend, there will be another dose of snow in the high country and another dose of scattered snow showers, but nothing too organized or too big on the plains or along the Front Range. At least that's how things are looking at the moment. Cold air is expanding across the northern hemisphere, but where is it? But we've got some really severe cold building. We'll show you where that is at the moment. Great shot here of the snow showers that did come across the plains this weekend, and we're going to see this today into some aspects where you get these snow showers coming off the mountains. After the mountains get some snow, they move very quickly across the plains. We're going to see that again today before the high pressure moves in. Satellite imagery this morning shows a very impressive low there in the Gulf of Alaska. Notice this little patch of cloudiness right here. This is associated with those strong jet stream winds still racing southeast across the area. So this patch of moisture will bring snow showers to the plains, snow showers to the mountains today, and windy conditions, wave clouds here in northern New Mexico and far southern areas of Colorado. High pressure building into the west coast temporarily. This low up here is just going to kind of spin around here for a couple of days, but it is this area low pressure that is going to come in later this week, fragmented as it does so. Today's 500 millibar chart shows that low up in the Gulf of Alaska. That disturbance I just showed you, that white patch of clouds, and then the winds aloft coming in, still digging in out of western Canada, keeping it windy, keeping it chilly, and keeping it blustery. This is the precipitation forecast basically for today, tomorrow, and into Wednesday morning. So that northwest flow is going to bring those showers to these areas here. Heavy precipitation with strong onshore flow for western Washington and Oregon again up into British Columbia. But high pressure is building right here. That's what the snowfall looks like for today, tonight, and into Tuesday. Wind, though, will continue. So you can see all those blue, green areas. Then you can see the red and orange areas along the I-80 corridor into Wyoming, along the mountains there, northwest and west of Cody, down to Meeteetse, strong winds there. But we do have a break in the wind coming tomorrow and into the day on Wednesday. Because of this, a nice area of high pressure builds on in, protecting us, but it's transient. It's not a high pressure ridge that's going to be able to maintain itself because of this area of low pressure here is going to want to be heading southeast into the area. But the high is strong enough to kind of keep this low from coming in too organized or too quickly. And this is what we're going to have. It's kind of a double-barreled situation. This is by Thursday late afternoon. And then you can see we've got a wave that's already through the northern plains into the northern Rockies, another one here in the Pacific Northwest. So it's not put together as one. But this system will come through, bringing colder temperatures, mountain snow, and another period of wind. This next system kind of comes in behind it, but it does dig a little bit more to the south, which you can see here by Friday night and into Saturday. So northwest winds aloft, come right back in again. That's a recipe for the high country to get snowed on again, helping the snowpack with scattered snow showers, but nothing terribly organized on the plains. but it will lead to another drop in temperatures, as temperatures by the end of the week and the weekend will be turning colder again. The jet stream across North America here is very, very quick. So systems are going to be moving west-east across the United States over the next week here on a fairly rapid pace. You can see all the blue up here in these higher northern latitudes. Plenty of cold air up there. But if you want to find out where the cold air is, take a look at Europe. Now, this is a 10-day temperature forecast for temperature anomalies. So you can see here, here's the UK, here's France, here's Spain. Then here we've got Russia, then we've got Eastern Europe right here. Here's the Baltic, here's Ukraine. Look at this area of deep purple right here in Eastern Europe. These are record temperatures. We've got areas in parts of Russia that will go more than 50 degrees below zero this week. So the cold air, the really cold air through this 10-day period is bottled up on the other side of the globe. And if we take a look at snowfall across Europe will be widespread over the next 7 to 10 days. Then look at this on a bigger scale. So here's Italy right here for perspective. So this is basically looking across the Asian continent. Here's Japan right here. So you see this long swath of very, very cold air. So it's going to be there for the next week to 10 days, staying out of the other side of the globe. But when you see cold air build up like this over here, what you start watching for in about, well, let's say 10 to 14 days is an opportunity for this cold air to come up over on top, across the North Pacific, then come on into our side of the globe. So we're going to be keeping an eye on this for later in December to see whether or not it comes over into our neck of the woods. Have yourself a good Monday. We'll see you tomorrow.